I got the moves. I got the moves. I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
The NBA season is over. The draft is over. And now the awards have concluded. So now it's time for free agency. This season is going to be one of the best free agency classes, and throughout the season there was so much drama and hype, and now it's finally here. I can't wait for it to start. There's been so many rumours around all of these players. It's going to be a drama-filled summer. So in today's video, I'll be looking at all the big name free agents and predicting where I think they will go this summer. But before we start, there is no D'Angelo Russell in this video, as I made a video on him recently, so if you want to go check out my prediction for him and more, there will be a card popping up right now so you guys can go check that video out after this one. If you guys are new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content. But with that being said, let's get right into these predictions. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is probably one of the more underrated free agents this summer. He's a great player, but there hasn't been that much talk around his potential signing, except for a few reports here and there. So, where do I think he will go? The first possible destination that has been talked about a lot is the Brooklyn Nets. There have been heaps of rumours about him signing there, and I think it would be a pretty good decision for him to go there, as long as another star joins him. I don't see him re-signing in Philly. I've heard Butler and Harris don't want to coexist, and I have told the Sixers that it's one or the other, and that Philly are chasing Butler over Harris, so I'm very confident he's gone. Utah is also another great option. He makes Utah a mini big three with Mitchell and Conley, and makes them overall a very well-rounded team. So for that reason, I have him signing in Utah this off-season. Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is an interesting scenario. There's been reports that he would like to take a pay cut so he can stay in Charlotte, so that the Hornets could also build a team around him, and that he loves the city of Charlotte and wants to stay. But I just don't know if that's good for his career and legacy. There are a number of teams I know that would throw plenty of money towards Kemba's way to lure him to sign with them. Teams like LA and Dallas, even New York, considering they might miss out on every free agent this summer at the rate they're going at. Boston is apparently the front runner right now, and that they've practically signed him, but we saw what happened with DeAndre Jordan a few years ago, so let's not count on anything here. I don't know, I just don't think Kemba is willing to leave the Hornets just yet, so my prediction is that he returns to Charlotte. But if he does, Charlotte must do everything in their power to surround Walker with star players. He stayed with your franchise for a reason. Make sure he doesn't regret it. Jimmy Butler. I feel like Jimmy Butler is going to make more impact this free agency than people think. His decision could heavily alter what other teams do. If he re-signs with Philadelphia, Houston's plan on sign and trading for him goes out the window. If he leaves Philly, they still have a ton of cap space to hand out to another free agent, like Tobias Harris or D'Angelo Russell. So, whatever Butler does will greatly impact quite a few teams across the competition. And in my opinion, I've got him staying in Philly. First of all, he wants a max contract, and the 76ers can give him that. Also, the season he just had with the Philadelphia 76ers was fantastic. They were one shot away from making the Eastern Conference Finals, so I think he should run it back. There have been rumours that he'll go to LA or Brooklyn, but I just don't see that happening. I reckon he's going back to Philadelphia for a few more seasons. Klay Thompson. I'll keep this one relatively short. Klay obviously loves the Warriors. He's spoken how he loves to play with Steph and the team. The Warriors have also made it clear that keeping the Splash Bros together is their number one priority. Klay did slightly threaten the Warriors, saying that if he wasn't immediately offered the 5-year, $190 million max, he would take a meeting with the Clippers, and the scare tactic has seemed to work, as according to reports, the Warriors plan to offer him that max deal. I just can't see him leaving, honestly. Unless everything goes wrong, he'll leave, but I am 95% certain he will remain a Warrior for another 5 years. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is one of the biggest players in this free agency pool, and almost every team has been eyeing him. But at this stage, it seems like he's just cut down his options to 2 teams, the Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Lakers. Personally, I think he's going to Brooklyn. Actually, a lot of people think that, but there is a chance he doesn't go there. Kyrie Irving is beginning to realize he can't win as a first option, he can't lead, he can't beat Kobe. This is why there have been a large number of reports saying that Kyrie wants to team up with KD and vice versa, and seeing as the Brooklyn Nets have 2 max contract slots, where is a better place? The only thing that could stop this is Durant going somewhere else, but as I will mention later on, I don't think that's likely. Also, going to LA to pair up with LeBron again would just completely destroy his legacy. He left Cleveland to get out of LeBron's shadow, and to go right back to him would be plain stupid. That's why I have him going to Brooklyn. Brooklyn cleared up cap space for him and another max free agent with a trade during the finals, making it more likely that he'll sign there with another star, which makes the Nets even more enticing for him. Again, it's just too good of an opportunity to say no to, in my eyes. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi's scenario is a very unique one. After most players win an NBA championship with their team, it's almost certain to say the star player would return to that team, but Kawhi's different. There is no real indication that Kawhi wants to stay or leave Toronto. If he does leave, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, he brought them a championship, but there are so many reasons for him to stay. He gets free food almost everywhere, he's got a great group of talent behind him made up of young rising stars like Siakam and dominant vets like Gasol and Lowry. There's so much to like, and they've all proved they can win a championship together. But, as we all know, he's got ties back in LA, and he's been wanting to live there for a while now, and honestly, it might be hard to see him going back on that. I will say this though, he will not be joining the Lakers. I think he will hate being stuck behind LeBron, so if he does go to LA, it will be the Clippers. Overall though, I have him staying in Toronto. There's too many good things there to ignore, but I would not be surprised at all if he joins a team like the Clippers. Kevin Durant. And now it's time to talk about Kevin Durant. By far the most hyped decision of this free agency will be made by Kevin Durant, and news broke out today saying that he is down to 4 teams. Those teams are New York, Brooklyn, the Clippers, and the Golden State Warriors, and he will be having a meeting with all of these teams. So, where does he sign? To me, I think the Clippers are a last resort. I don't think he has major intentions of going there. The Brooklyn Nets are the best option in my eyes. They have great management and a young team to surround Durant, and by the looks of things, he'll be joining Kyrie there too. The Warriors are in the mix too, but I think Klay will return, and I just don't know. I just think KD's done there, and his injury probably played a part in that. But overall, I do have Durant going to the New York Knicks. This doesn't mean I think this is his best option. I think going to Brooklyn would be perfect for him and Kyrie, but I just have this gut feeling that he'll stay true and go to New York like it's been predicted all along. Again, this is a prediction, and I'm not in KD's situation here, but this is just my guess where I think he'll end up, even though there is a couple better options out there for him. But that will conclude the video and my predictions. Who do you have going where? Let me know all of your predictions in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.